Alright, I'm working on the old, what is it, Mike?
Brownwall.
Brownwall. I forgot that.
What the hell it was.
I did. It's been so long.
Heh.
Alright, yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this Brownwall. It's a little engine. Put your hand up to it, Mike. Show them how big it is.
See that?
Look at Mike's hand is almost the size of that.
Yeah, it's like a little baby steering wheel.
Yeah. But anyway, the problem we're having with it was we had this piston, and the piston was cracked. You see there? And I was looking for a new one, and we couldn't find a new one. We found a close one, a similar one, and we would have had to. What would we have had to change, Mike?
Well, the diameter's slightly too big, so we would have had to turn the whole thing down a little bit.
Right.
And then we would have either had to make offset bushings to move the wrist pin closer to the crown, or we would have had to space the cylinder off of the block to kind of fool the situation and get it to work.
Right.
See that?
And we could have got it to work and everything, but it would have been the long way around. So what me and Mike decided to do is we're actually going to just fill the crack and run it on 2 rings. And that's a common thing in the hobby, right? They slow them down, and
that's exactly. Well, that's not exactly, but it's one method of getting them to slow down and especially to get them to run a bit more calm, is the less compression you have, the less power you're going to make. And on these smaller engines, you really got to worry when they fire after running slow. You can either break the crankshaft, or the thing just hops every time it fires.
Right.
You ever see the little
get a kick.
Stover engines?
Yeah.
Every time they fire, the back end lifts off the ground. We don't want that. This is supposed to be a little engine that you can start with one hand, and you don't even know it's running.
Remember that Stover I had? I had it mounted with rubber wheels.
Oh, man.
And when they kicked, the thing would jump off the ground.
Jump off the ground.
That was
4
funny.
or 5 inches.
Yeah, I actually had it when we went to the show. I actually had to mount it on 4x4s. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we were going to silver solder it, but I think it's overkill. And brass or braze, I think the tensile strength is similar, Mike. Not far apart.
Yeah, it's brazing rod. That's what they
that's what they would have used.
What is this? This is over 100 years old.
Yeah. I think it's a 1912 or something.
Okay, well if that piston broke in 1930, they would have just gone down to the blacksmith shop, and the guy'd say, Blair's that
Come
up
here,
for you.
yeah.
Get out of here, get.
He would have pissed on it and gave it back to him, and it would have been working.
And it would have been working again then later that day. So
instead of pissing on it, Mike is going to braze it.
Yep.
And we'll get it going because it's just been sitting too long. And chances are it's going to last forever.
Yeah.
Outlast me anyway. That's all it's got to do. So, all right, let's. What's your plan? You plan on you wanted to.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do without doing anything else is really take a hard look at it and see if I can identify where that crack ends. If you look here, it looks like it makes a turn right up to the the sidewall, the ring groove.
Right.
So I've got.
You see now, I can see it better than you because I'm looking through it. I'm magnified.
Magnifying, okay.
It actually comes down and it's just about in the middle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But once you get a magnifying glass and look at it, we'll see exactly where it's at. But
so probably gonna, I don't know, maybe an 1/8 inch hole. We'll drill at the end of that crack, maybe a little bit larger. I'll see what an 1/8 looks like, and we'll go from there. And then do the same at the other side. Follow the end of that crack, drill an 1/8 inch hole. This one here, we might get lucky, and I think it's going to go clean through. This one, I don't know. Maybe if I drill it at an angle, I'll punch through to the inside here.
Right.
So, because I can see the crack on the inside for part of the way. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but it's there. And then take a little carbide burr and go ahead and kind of V that crack out. Get a lot of the dirt and the grit and the grease out of there, and
and hope for the best.
Yeah, we'll buff it up,
clamp it in the vise,
and we'll go over with the lacquer thinner and clean it all up and stick it. We'll clamp it in the vise, have the soft jaws at the bottom, and clamp the jaw right on the top. Measure here, measure there, make sure it's square, and braze it up.
Okay, and I think we'll be fine. Like I say, it's a hit and miss engine, and Mike gets any engine I've ever had. He's always gotten the RPMs down to around 250. So that's if you get, if you put less compression in that, then this thing's going to go so slow, it might be going backwards.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So I'm not worried.
Not an aircraft. We're not flying across the Pacific here.
This one ain't going to the moon.
Nope.
So
don't worry about it.
Let's just do something with it and get it running.
All right.
All right. You found the one side, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Looked at it with a magnifying glass and a flashlight close up. And I believe I found right where I'm just going to give a little punch mark here.
Yeah, we checked the other side too, and Mike was right. You know, it dead ended at the top. What I was looking at, I was looking at a scratch going to a rust pit.
Yeah, looking at it.
But under the magnifying glass, you can actually see where it's.
Yeah, it hooks hard right up.
Dead ends.
Right up to the edge there, right to the corner. So that one I'm going to punch. I'm going to center punch it out a little bit from the side of the ring groove, and then the diameter of the drill bit will get all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be good there.
Yeah.
We're going with the number. What number was this? Number 36 drill. Got a good. There you go. Thank you. Perfect. Okay.
Go ahead, buddy. Mike did the other side, and it went all the way through, just barely.
Yeah, did just like that. So we're pretty much right on the edge there.
Yeah. Once it goes down, it skates and almost looks like it's gonna break the drill.
Yep. So.
But
that's just fine.
Okay.
You can see. I don't know. Can you see down that hole? You see, we're right on the we're splitting the surface of the underside of the crown there. See that?
I see it now. Yeah.
So the same one on both sides. Same thing.
Show the flashlight under there.
All right.
There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it definitely went all the way through. Turn it to the other one. There you go.
There?
Yeah. It worked perfect.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I'm like.
That's it.
Okay. All right, Mike is got my little air grinder there, my little die grinder.
Mini
pencil grinder, yeah. And would you get a V tip?
Yeah, kind of a broad tapered tip there.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna follow that groove, give him a little.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna work at it like this and just kind of use the V and go along, follow it along.
Not only does it give it room for some material to get, but it also cleans it up.
Yeah, right. We don't know what's in that crack.
Right,
you know, what kind of grease and grit is there. The more that we can remove, the better, I think.
Right.
So, yeah,
we'll be okay.
This is a nice tool here.
All right. Let me see if I can find you some air.
Look at that material removal. Excellent.
You should have been a dentist.
Ah.
Yeah, your groove all cut, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I could probably go a little bit deeper, but I think for right now, I'm going to take this same tool here and just kind of go over all the surface in this ring groove, you know, and then, you know, get that all to bare steel, and then we can wipe it down and go from there.
Okay.
And it'll be good.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty good.
All right.
You know, it's more or less, it's going to stick. It's either going to stick or it's not. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And chances are it's going to stick. So.
If it sticks, it's fixed.
Right. It don't. All right. Yeah, Mike's got it all cut down and cleaned up and everything. Now he's going to clean it with some I don't know, what is it, lacquer thinner or brake cleaner? What are you going to use?
Well, we're going to use brake clean here.
Okay.
The thing with brake clean is you can't burn it, or apparently when you burn this, it releases horrible, dangerous vapors. So you got to make sure it's all dried.
It releases dangerous vapors.
Yeah, I guess so.
That messes. That's trichloroethylene. That messes with your nervous system, buddy.
Yeah, don't use too much of that.
Yeah. Stay away from that.
All right.
All right.
You can see the crack goes.
Yeah. All right. Mike's putting his piston in the vise there.
Yeah.
And I got two kinds of rod here, buddy. What kind do you like? I got the flux coated, And then I got the regular rod and the flux. You can dip it.
Well, to be honest with you, I've never used the non-coated stuff. I've always used the flux. So
you know, back in the day, we used to use this only because the stuff you got in your hand there was more expensive.
Oh yeah.
But I think they, you know, it's 6 of one, half a
job.
dozen of the other. Yeah.
Well, what do you do? You
once you heat the tip up, you just dip it in there because that's like a crystallized openet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a powder. Oh, I thought it was a paste.
No,
we
no.
could have made a mess.
I know. Oh boy.
So you heat the tip, you get a little
just
bit.
stick it in there, boom.
You
and
kind
it
of
sticks.
slather it on the part. Okay.
You know what? This is no time to learn. I'll let you play with that
Right,
on a piece of steel or something, but
right,
go with what you know, buddy.
All right.
Mike's all ready to weld it up there, braze it up, and I'm not going to film you, buddy, because anytime you do any braze, I don't know if you know, anytime
Stage
you do
fright. I get stage fright.
No. Anytime anybody does any brazing or welding or something, you always you got a neutral flame. You need a neutral flame. You got too much gas. You need too much this. You know, everybody's a welder except the welders. You never have a welder comment. They don't care. So you braze that up, and then we'll see what it looks like.
All right.
I know I wasn't going to film you, buddy, but you're actually doing pretty good there.
Stuff is flowing nice.
You're impressing me. Plus, you can't really see the tip. Huh.
Yeah, we're way past the hole on
where
that
you
side,
need it.
so we got to rotate again
Okay.
and get the other side.
Get the other side.
Yep.
All right.
Finish it.
How's it looking, buddy?
That's looking pretty good. I'm definitely no professional brazing artist, but
Doesn't have to be pretty.
yeah, we got a good fill in
You
there.
fill that gap for sure.
Yeah, it's true. And we also, after we initially brazed it, I think we opened up a crack. There was a pre-existing crack in the crown here. I think the heat caused that to open up on us, so we had to go back, file out. The crack was maybe 2/3 across this surface here. So I drilled it and V'd past that and then filled it in there. So, but yeah, everything else looks good on it. You know, we still are open over here. You know, I kind of got a little sloppy on the end here, but throughout, I would say the crack runs from about here to here. I went past it a ways. So
take your headphones off, buddy. You're yelling.
Oh, I am. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. All right.
Yeah,
So,
that looks good.
Other than that, and it feels good. I don't really feel any high spots. One thing I think we'll do is we'll just take it on the disc sander.
Oh yeah,
give
just
it a
spin the
good,
whole thing. Yeah,
give it a good clean up, and then that'll be fine.
uniform.
Yep.
Oh well.
So I'm happy with it.
All right, I hate to kick you out of here, buddy, but it's almost 7:30, and I know you got to get up at about 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Oh gosh. All right.
we
Well,
say
we got stuff done.
We did. We got this done, and I could dick around with that if I have nothing else to do.
Give it your touch. Dress it up a little bit.
But I think that's fine the way it is.
Yeah.
Right?
I
It's
agree.
going to look good inside that cylinder.
It sure is.
There we go. So, all right, let's wrap this up. What do you say, guys? Enough of this?
Enough of this.
All right.